Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming. Please help yourself to prayer. It's anonymously sponsored. One of the most important pesukim in the whole Torah is in this week's parsha. What's that pasuk that's the most important? Or one of the most important in the Torah. The Torah says, one of them you should offer in the morning, the second of them you should offer in the afternoon. It's one of the most important pesukim in the Torah. And the Russia, why? It's because it represents consistency. We have to be consistent. That's what it represents. So Chaim of Volozhin draws a parallel between the daily offerings in the morning and the evening, and the meals we have. We have a morning meal and we have an evening meal. It's just like he says, just like a man needs nutritional value, you eat breakfast, you eat dinner, it brings you nutritional value that you must have to stay healthy. So too, spiritual worlds require these sacrifices, nutrition, these sacrifices to be eaten at an appropriate time, and to be done at an appropriate time. And if just like the health of a person can be detrimental if he doesn't stick to eating breakfast and dinner, having his meals, same thing, the spiritual world can be affected when you don't eat the daily sacrifices. This is what Chaim Volozhin says. Therefore, the Knesset Hagdola enacted a daily prayer. We have a daily prayer to be the replacement for the sacrifice, and that's why we have to daven at a certain time, because they represent the sacrifice which were brought at specific times in the base of Mikdash. With this, we can understand the Mishnah in Tainus. What's one of the reasons why Shabbos of Tammuz? The fast of the 7th day of Tammuz. What's one of the reasons why we fast on the 7th day of Tammuz? So according to the Mishnah, is because this commemorates the cessation of daily offerings. The two korbanos in the morning and evening stopped on Shabbos of Tammuz. So therefore, Chazal established this day of fasting commemorate the loss of daily offerings more than the tragedy. Why did they pick this one? Yes, there are many things that happened when Shabbos was done. Why did they pick the cessation of the daily sacrifice, the korban tamid? So basically, what Chaim Volozhin says, we can understand why. In keeping with his insight, since the daily offering represents our daily meals, this is what it really is. So therefore, the loss of these sacrifices represents that we're losing our dairy intake. So we mark the loss of fasting, experiencing the effect of the lack of food in a very personal way. How do we do that? By fasting. That's exactly why we fast on Shabbos of Tammuz. By this, we can understand the detrimental effect of the lost sacrifice, just like if we had that spiritual sustenance and we have that food sustenance, helps us understand what it means, the loss of the daily korban tamid. Have a wonderful day.
Very nice.